lot of you are hard workers. There's something that you have your eye on and your focus is laser. It's hard for someone to get you distracted, and you're so hell-bent on getting your goals accomplished that you put in hard work, time, and dedication, and this is seen. This is actually noticed by people. People can actually see that you have a lot on your back, or that you're able to kind of balance a lot of responsibilities. People are also, I feel like, jealous of this in a way because they don't know how you manage everything at once, especially because they don't have as much on their load and they're not even able to maintain just the small things that they have to manage. With you, since you have this apron on, it's like you're very much so dedicated to your work, to progress. Progress also shows heavily in your life because of how much time and effort that you do dedicate to it. It's almost like there's always something to show for it. There's always assets to show for the things that you've accomplished. If you're putting in time and effort towards self, you're improving, your body's improving, everything in your life seems to be improving. And I feel like people can see this as well. So with you, the devil, since you're so closed off, or for the most part, no one really has access to you like that. So in order for you to learn those lessons, it's almost like the devil has to go through people that are around you, people that you've kept at a distance. And what I see, some people want you to feel alone. They want to spark something within you to where you feel like you need to self-seclude or go within. People want you to feel lonely. They want you to feel left out in the cold. And there's specific people in your life that try to trigger this reaction out of you where they're trying to hurt your feelings on purpose. So I feel like the toxic energy in your life usually comes through other people trying to distract you and detach you from your work. But what they don't realize, as you can see, this woman, she's kind of like shielded. There's like a shield or an energetic bubble that's around you. And this protects you from any form of negativity because there's a lot of negativity that seems to surround you. And at times, this is why you do end up in isolated situations, to protect you from other people's dirt coming onto you. And even so, you do have a level of protection around you. So even when people do send you negativity, your vibration is so high that it doesn't even hit. You're strong in the energy of gratitude. You're grateful for everything that you encounter, the good and the bad. And so this automatically puts you in a high vibe. And with mental repetition, you've worked on your mindset and you fortified the dendrites in your brain so much so that no one can distract you. No one can throw you off. It's like you're solid in every single way. And you've made the choice to not engage in negativity. It's a choice. You could feed into it or you can. You've made the choice not to. You already have emotional intelligence enough to see when someone's trying to goad a reaction out of you, or when they just want you to fight, when they just want your energy. You're so emotionally intelligent that you already know. So most of the time, you don't feed into traps. When people try to take reckless risks towards you, to lash out at you, call you names, trigger a reaction, you don't take it. Most of these people are the ones that you've chosen not to reunite with. So some people feel like, oh, well, the viewer obviously thinks like they're better than everybody. That's why they want to be in this isolative state, because they think they're just better. But really, you have bigger fish to fry. Your passions override anything else. It's like, as long as you can do the things that you love or focus on achieving the goals that you desire, this keeps you laser focused on your path. And this is what people hate about that. They want to throw negativity your way. They want to stop you from progressing. They want to stop you from continuously climbing up the ranks. They don't want you to have all this work to show for it, because you're making them feel some type of way about themselves. So what do? They decide to be toxic. They decide to be a hater. Saying things purposely to get a reaction, being petty, just starting fights for no reason. They're toxic and they're insecure because your energy is making them feel insecure and they have no choice but to hate. Instead of raising their vibration and working on the things that make them happy, the things that they want to accomplish, they want to focus their energy on you and evil eye you and your progress. Not knowing you're doing it to somebody that has protection. It's just going to go right back. This bubble or shield around you, nothing's going to get through to it unless you allow it to. And like I said, you've already fortified the boundaries around your mind. Nothing's going to get through to it unless you allow it. So what happens? It goes right back to sender. Then they end up stressed, anxiety, depression, just like ideation of the most craziest things, and they feel trapped, restricted, bound, and they feel like, why does God love this person more than me? They put themselves in self-imposed prisons and entrapments because you're way too strong for anything that they're sending your way to hit you. And then they want to blame you and hate on you some more because you've made the active choice to just focus on what I want. I'm just going to keep blowing my bubbles. I'm not going to focus on anything, any toxicity being sent my way. I'm not going to deter myself from all this progress. I'm going to continue pushing forward, even if that means I need to do it alone. Even if that means I may get pushed out of certain environments that aren't good for you anyways. They wouldn't be this mad if you weren't doing something of value. They wouldn't be this mad if you weren't actually accomplishing what you need to accomplish. This is why the devil goes through people that are closest to you. You're so alone. There's nobody else that can come to throw you off. And it doesn't even work anyways in the first place. You just continue to elevate. You just continue to focus on your future. Your intuition gets stronger. Your gifts get stronger. You become even the crone level of intuitiveness. Here's the thing. If someone thinks they're going to come in and throw you off kilter, you're actually going to absorb their energy and build even more. So yeah, let them. Let them take these reckless risks because they think they're going to get some sort of reaction. And you want to know how they're going to end up? Depressed in bed, like this. Anxiety, sleepless nights, feeling like they're not worth anything. They're going to be engulfed in their insecurities because they can't do anything to you. All they can do is hate from aside and maybe try to send you things to affect you mentally. But that's not going to work either. So maintain whatever you're doing. It's working. You're going to get your goals accomplished. It may take time, but you're already almost there. You're already putting in the hard work and dedication, and these people are just jealous.